you so much stopping by Seven Waters Tarot. My name is Seven, and I am your love tarot reader. No, just kidding. I do other things besides love, but I do like the subject of love. But today, well, actually, before I get started, I want to say just a warm greeting to all my new subscribers and and a hey, what's up to my old subscribers. Thank you for hanging in with me and just rocking with me and building community with me. And I want to say I totally enjoy all of the, the comments that are left in the comment section. I feel like we're really building just a really cool community. And so I appreciate all of your warm support and your comments and likes and shares. And make sure to, if you haven't subscribed, to subscribe and hit the notification bell because that will let you know when I upload. Lately it's been kind of sporadic, but hopefully it will pan out here once I get some of my other projects completed. But until then, I will upload as much as possible. And yeah, oh, I also take personal readings, so let me know. I have all the information down in the description box if you're interested in that. And with that being said, I think we can proceed to the next pick a pile. So today I wanted to do a timeless reading, which will look at the next 7 days. The next 7 days is for whenever you click on this video. So it's kind of timeless. So whenever you click on the video, it's 7 days starting from when you watch it. So with that being said, I have 7 piles. And what we're going to look at today is we're going to look at your overall energy for the next 7 days. We're going to look at love, money, career, if anything's changing, and I made a little list. If anything's changing or what's staying the same for the next 7 days. So with that being said, I also have a little treat at the end. I'm going to pull some fortunes, and if we need to, we're going to pull some charms depending on what we get. And then we also will clarify with the tarot, because right now I have just oracle cards on the deck. We're going to clarify with tarot and see if that's going to be our changing factor. So with that being said, this is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4, pile 5, pile 6, and pile 7. And so go ahead and make your choice. And I will go ahead and put numbers on the deck for you guys. So I'll give you a minute. Remember to take a nice deep breath. Just try to relax yourself and, just concentrate on your thoughts of being the next 7 days, what's coming for me. And do feel free to pick more than one pile if you feel it necessary. Sometimes there's nuggets in every pile. Sometimes there's nuggets in 2 piles. It's just up to what spirit leads you to pick. Okay, so with that, pick the pile that resonates, and then we'll begin. I'll give you a few seconds. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with pile number 1. Hey, pile number 1, if you picked the first pile, this is going to be your reading. Let's take a look at your overall energy for the next 7 days. We have wisdom, so that means that you have some skills, or you're learning some new skills in the next 7 days. It may be an opportunity will present itself where you can have an opportunity to learn some new skills in regards to, maybe this could be anything generally. Since it's your overall energy, it could be, something in your personal life, something in your love life, financial, spiritual. But we have you gaining information, gaining wisdom, your spirit and your mind, and physically something's growing there where you're gaining some experience that will benefit you in the future, in the next 7 days. Let's take a look at what's going on in the love department in the next 7 days. So we have playing. So some of you guys could be in love with music. This could be someone you love is in music, or you and your loved one send, messages back and forth through music. You could be a musician, a love of creating, maybe coming together. Ooh, well, I'm kind of getting like coming together, like at a music venue, like meeting someone maybe at a music venue, but it's playing an instrument. Musician is coming up, radio or like internet radio, maybe fall in love with someone's voice. I'm getting like some kind of communication, or someone you love just could be an instrument player or a singer or a creative person. I'm getting like the department of creativity in the next 7 days will be showing itself, or you guys will be sending information, sending songs, or hearing a song and thinking of your loved one. Like it's something in the area of music and love in the next 7 days. Okay, so in the next 7 days, let's look at your money. So we have imprisonment and we have pathway. Now that doesn't mean, no panic, please. It doesn't mean that you're going to be imprisoned. But what that is saying is that there's some type of roadblock. There's some type of thinking that is, kind of blocking your finances in a way or of some sorts. But there is also pathway. So this mindset that you're going to have to change in the next 7 days, be aware of it. It may come up where it makes you aware that, there's a blockage there, or there's some type of way of thinking that you think you can't, or you're blocked out from doing it, or you don't have the resources to do something. In actuality, you really can. And if you can see like what that flaw is, or wherever that way of thinking is, you can remove that so that you can begin to move forward. But there's something that's going to come up that's going to show you, that, you have this way of thinking, and you may already know, which is good, because like G.I. Joe said, knowing's half the battle. And some of you guys may not even know who G.I. Joe is, but look it up, it's hilarious. That's like the theme song, knowing is half the battle. Anyway, so I don't know why that came up, but that's like super like childhood kind of thing. But yeah, it's so funny. Anyway, so yeah, so you're just, once you get that mindset, you can be on your way to the pathway. And on the pathway, there's like lots of nuggets of, fun and goodness and, information and, I'm hearing like meetings and happenstance, like synchronicities, basically, as you walk towards the light of your goal, financial goal. Okay, so in the way of career, we have 2 tea leaves, and we have knot, and we have bird flying. So yeah, again, back with the mindset, you may have had some unsuccessful things happen, in your life, but that's where you gain wisdom. Sometimes we gain wisdom from others. Sometimes we gain wisdom from the mistakes we make. Sometimes we gain wisdom from going and experimenting or experiencing life, and that gives us wisdom to carry on to the future, right? So, but in that getting of information or knowledge or wisdom, make sure that you don't block your own self off of, being able to reap the benefits of what you've learned. It should never become a, it should never block your passage. It should give you even more, I guess, opening to more, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, it should give you more reason to, to open the doors to your pathway, because it's definitely there and it's there waiting for you. So we, just kind of got to get you over that one bridge, and then once you, or whatever, the mindset is, just know that you are able and doors are open and the resources are there. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. Okay, so what's going to be changing in the next, oh, I didn't talk about the bird flying. So there's going to be some news, like I said, some doors opening, some information that's going to be shared that's going to, give you the information that you've been waiting for. Some of you guys may have been waiting for a message regarding your career, because this is in the section of career. So, regarding your career, or some kind of contact networking is being done in the next 7 days. So yeah, and I'm really feeling like this is, like, for most of you guys, really good news in regards to your career. So you may have experienced some setbacks, but you're definitely gaining wisdom, and you're going to be moving forward in the next 7 days. All right, let's take a look and see what is changing. We have courage. So where, at one point in time where, you may have, because of, the mindset and the setbacks, it may have kind of knocked you down a couple notches, but Spirit is saying, don't let it knock you down. Gain your wisdom, learn what you have to learn, and keep it pushing. Keep moving forward, whether that's in love, money, your finances, or just your overall being. Take care of you, but gain that courage to continue to move forward. Let's see what is, let's see what is staying the same in the next 7 days for pile number 1. Okay, we have the Devil. So the devil does not always mean something negative. It could mean, karma, or it could be addictions, or something that you're afraid of. But that's, okay, so I'm kind of like getting, that just kind of really resonated in a spot. Something you're afraid of. That's going to remain the same until you gain the courage to overcome what you're afraid of. And this also could be what's in the, what's blocking you in the mindset area, is that fear. So in order to overcome this in the next 7 days, you're going to be made aware of, this fear, or this, fear of failure, not, hearing, your own voices saying, oh, I can't do this. Well, this is impossible. I mean, I have this dream, I have this goal. I want to do this, whatever that may be. And then you have the voice in your head saying, oh, nah, you can't do that. This is, it's too much money, or, there's no doors open. I don't even know anybody there, maybe, in regards to moving, I don't know anybody in the city, I can't move there. What if something happens? And, you have all this, fear and negativity going through your mind. And that's what's going to come to, whatever that is, even as I'm speaking now, those days, that I'm speaking of may start to come up. And those are things that need to be, kind of swept, I guess, moved away or gotten rid of, sweeping your house clean. I'm given the image of, like, when they're purifying gold, what happens, all of the impurities come up out of the gold and they boil to the top. And then in order to make it pure, they don't leave it there. They don't leave the impurities there. They take it off the top of the mix of gold. And they just keep doing it until all the impurities are boiled out. And that's kind of what I see is happening for you. You're like a pot of gold that's needing to be purified. And those fears and different things that, get in your way, those things need to be, boiled up to the top and then taken away. It's kind of like when you, say, for example, if you are a meat eater, you will boil the meat And if you're cooking meat, you boil the meat first to get the impurities out, and then you wash it away, right? And then you continue on until the meat is purified enough for you to eat. Same kind of thing. So yeah, pile number one, let's get you some advice for the next 7 days. We have 2 cards came out for you. We have the Stag Spirit, which is leadership. So automatically, the Spirit is saying you have that ability in you, whether you are leader now, leader as of right now, or becoming that leader that you want to be within whatever element that you want to be that leader in, whether that is career, finances, leadership in the home, leadership in your career and your finances, taking care of the family, or being able to take care of yourself and maybe be able to give others. But that leadership is going to come out, and it's a natural thing that's actually in you. And that's one of the things that need to, like, as I'm seeing the pot of gold, being purified, that's one of the things that Spirit is trying to really cement in you. And it's going to take a lot of courage to step forward as that leader, because some people may not see you as that leader, but you definitely are that leader. And that's why you have the courage card here. I really feel that, that leadership, is really going to come out in the next 7 days, or it's going to become, to put this, made aware for some of you guys. For the other 2 guys, it's going to be really showing in the next 7 days. And then the next card you got was Dragon Power. And again, that's strong leadership abilities, but it's not just being a leader for others, it's even within yourself. So taking back your personal power. So you may have given that away to someone, whether in your job or whether in, dealing with family or friends, but you have the say over you. And Spirit is really saying, grab that personal power back and begin to move forward. You're a strong and powerful individual, and people knowing that sometimes will intentionally and unintentionally block that. They'll try to make you believe that you're powerless. They'll try to imprison you, right? And sometimes, like I said, not even knowingly, we get imprisoned in our thoughts because of what other people have said to us, right? So Spirit is really saying that, in this moment and in this time, grab that power back. You are a leader, in whatever field that you are. Okay, so I'm hearing like some people are like YouTubers and creatives. You are a leader, and whose voice needs to be heard. And that's in all fields, whether it's your family, your friends, your workplace, whether that's to the public, whatever that is, your voice needs to be heard. Grab your personal power back and keep it going. Stay on the path. Don't veer off the path. And that's going to really be sticking out in the next 7 days. Okay, so let's get you some fortunes. I'm going to get some fortunes for you. So Spirit, what do we have for pile? Okay, pile number 1, you got love with all your heart. That goes in the love section. But you can love anything with all your heart. A person, you can love your job, you can love helping people with all your heart. You can love, just about anything with all your heart. If you do it with all your heart, you can't fail. An exciting new friendship will get you out of your rut. Okay, getting out of your rut. I don't know if you can see that. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. And the last one is be willing to admit your mistakes. And that is so important, I feel, for growth. When you are growing, if you can admit your mistakes, yep, I did that and I'm going to fix that. That was my mistake. But it shows like a maturity and a growth when you can own up to your own responsibilities. And it just shows that people tend to want to follow that type of leader. I like leaders that can admit their mistakes and, apologize to who you need to apologize and still keep it pushing. So pile number 1, that was your reading for the next 7 days. I hope you enjoy. And is in the next 7 days, this is a timeless reading. So whenever you click on this video is when it is valid for you. And then the next 7 days begins right when you click on it. So with that being said, for the next 7 days, many blessings on your path, and See you later. Next video. Bye-bye. Okay, so you picked pile 2. This is going to be your reading. Okay, pile 2. So, what I'm showing for your overall energy is the Sun card. And that's just your overall energy for the next 7 days. In the next 7 days, you're gonna, there's gonna be a lot of growth in your personal relationships. This is a card of optimism and just growth, because the sun brings growth to things. The sun makes the trees and the grass and even us. It gives us, makes our body make vitamin D. It's just an overall happy and healthy overall being for the next 7 days. Overall energy for you for the next 7 days. And you're going to be feeling, twins of, where there was a little bit of darkness and maybe some uncertainty. You're going to be feeling optimistic, get ideas, and you'll feel an energy of enthusiasm coming the next 7 days. Just a really, positive vibe for the next 7 days. That energy is going to come and just invade your space. In the area of love in the next 7 days, we're seeing that you're gonna, their spirit saying, give yourself some attention. Self-love is definitely going to be in the works in the next 7 days. There's going to be some unforeseen forces, and that means that some kind of spirit-led, spirit-guided energy in the form of self-love. They're going to be led to maybe take a spiritual bath, or be led to sit and meditate, take care of yourself, stay away from people with bad energy, or people who are just, not, being supportive, or people who are not, giving you life as you would give to them, what I mean by that is that, of course we feed our own self, our energy, but others can also, as you exchange energies, it's a good energy exchange. But you're feeling the need to stay from, energy vampire. People just sap your energy in the next 7 days. I'm really seeing kind of a retreat. And I believe that during this retreat time this is when you're going to feel that you're going to get that renewed energy to be able to go back out and, bless the world with your presence. Even here I'm seeing caterpillar. The caterpillar is in the stage where, I'm kind of feeling like, it's cocoon time for the next 7 days. It's time for you to just, take care of yourself and put yourself first, especially in the next 7 days, because, the changes that are coming, will probably require you to be, rested and fulfilled. And I'm seeing here a journey in regards to your finances. So there may be some type of journey that you have to. So for some of you guys, you might have to go, away somewhere for your career, for your job, for your finances. You might have. Okay, I'm just hearing foreign assets. Someone could be bringing you money or giving you money from a faraway place. Or you might be on a path and on a journey to financial freedom, working on that. And it's really going to, and the ideas for that, with the sun as being the overall energy, the idea for that is going to come through you taking care of yourself, not being tired, not being burnt out, where you can think clearly. But change is coming. So this is really speaks volumes. It really makes sense in your whole reading, because it's saying self-love, care for yourself, because there's an opportunity. Something's going to be changing where you're going to need all that everything that you will store up in the next 7 days will be needed in the future. So you definitely have a change coming. Okay, so let's see here. Let's find out what is changing. Spirit, what's changing for pile number 2? Whoa. Just one card. This is a short little reading for the next 7 days. What changes are coming? What's changing? Okay, so communication of some sorts. Fast moving communication is going to be changing. So you're going to hear, so once you have your 7 days of self-love, self-care, taking care of yourself, energy-wise, physically, taking care of yourself, mentally, taking care of yourself, there's going to be some I put this upside down, some fast communication in regards to your career. And so you're going to be, it's going to be needed that you're going to need the rest and the energy, and you'll hit the ground running because you'll have all of the sun energy behind you. You've gotten a reprieve, you've built up, your stamina and your ideas and your joy, and your energy is just so positive that it'll be able to propel you into the next stage after your 7 days. Okay. And what's staying the same for pile number 2? What's staying the same? Ooh, okay. So what's going to stay the same is the 10 of Pentacles. So we have, what that's telling me is that, stability of your family and friends, or your group, somewhere where you feel at ease and comfortable, that will be staying the same. That energy will be staying the same for the next 7 days. Yeah, I'm saying stability will be staying the same in the next 7 days. Family, friends, groups, wherever you meet up, wherever you hang out, those close-knit friends, whether online or in person, are going to be remaining the same for the next 7 days. People who are closest to you. Okay, so let's get your advice. And you have reflecting pool, stillness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I did not look at these cards. I could not make this up. Like literally stillness. This is exactly what self-love, taking care of yourself, building, renewing your energy, getting back to the positive, ideas, enthusiasm, getting all that back, because at some point there must be something that kind of drains you a little bit. You might be feeling a little bit drained. And Spirit is saying to, take care of yourself and make sure you're loving on yourself and you're giving yourself the best care. Just, reflect and see yourself. Oh, this is beautiful. I just realized this too. She's looking in the pool, but she's a beautiful swan. And it's like seeing yourself in the best light, the person that you are, seeing yourself as you are, the beauty that's within. And you can't really see that. You can't see your image in anything if you don't stay still. If you don't take a moment to stand still and look into the water, you can't see your image. If you don't take a moment to stay still and look in the mirror, you can't see your image. You can't see who you really are. And so that's your advice for the next 7 days. Pile number 2, let's pull you some fortune for the next 7 days. Let me stir this around a little bit. Okay, so for the next 7 days, Spirit, Fortune for the next 7 days. Okay, so we got 2. Okay, so we have you thrive by serving others, and treasure your family and friends. Okay, treasure your family and friends. Okay, number 2, this has been your reading for the next 7 days. And remember, whenever you click on this is when it's valid for you. The 7 days begins. And this is a timeless reading. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and share with your family and friends. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button so that way you know when I upload. And if you want a personal reading, that information is down below. Other than that, many blessings on your journey, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Okay, so if you picked pile number 3, this is going to be your reading. Okay, so if you pick pile number 3, this is going to be your reading. Okay, first we're going to look at your overall energy for the next 7 days, and it is courage. Okay, so with the courage card here for the next 7 days, you're going to be needing to feeling as if you need to face your fears or things that come at you that maybe scare you, or not really scare you, but maybe like put you at ease. You're gonna have to face those things, whether I'm seeing like public speaking, or telling someone how you feel, how you really feel, versus just being kind of passive in some areas. You're gonna need to pretty much stick up for yourself in some areas of your life in the next 7 days. But you're normally the type of person that's, a person that really does not mind confronting issues and, getting things solved. And this time, I think there's something that's coming up in the next 7 days that kind of makes you a little bit uncomfortable and a little bit unsure if you should say something or if you should do something about a certain issue that's coming up. And in spirit is saying, be encouraged, and make sure it's okay to do the right thing. You're kind of there's also some things that you may need to, have courage and to work through yourself, whereas, there could be, working through past hurts or past disappointments, and having the courage to, really deep dive and begin to, see what those past hurts are manifesting and what they're bringing into life, and, kind of how you're gonna have to kind of deal with that shadow of yourself. But Spirit is saying, be fearless. There's nothing, there's nothing really to fear but fear itself. So people say. But really, these past hurts and disappointments could have, really affected you in a real way. And so you're gonna need to spend time and have courage and, stand up for yourself, and really get into those past hurts. Especially if there's, seem to be manifesting what you don't want in this lifetime. So one of the ways to be able to manifest what you do want is to kind of deal with some of your past so that it doesn't become a blockage to you, or block your mindset, or the things that you limit your abilities in your mind. So that's your overall energy, is conquering and having the strength and courage to go forward, and whether that's defending yourself or standing up for what's right with somebody else. But having that courage, whether that's, going within yourself for some of you guys and really, putting to rest some of those past hurts and fears, just dealing with that in the next 7 days. There's something going to be coming up to where that's going to be needed, where Spirit is bringing that to your attention. The next section we're going to look at is in the next 7 days, we're going to look in the area of love. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, so we have trapped and we have karma. So in the area of love, some of you guys could be feeling trapped in a relationship. You could be feeling trapped that you can't get to a relationship. But it looks like this is karma playing itself out for you guys. And this is why you need that courage. Now I can kind of understanding. This is that makes sense. Like, having to stand up, to maybe, not really stand up. Okay, let me put it like this. It's like maybe having to address certain issues with a partner, with in the area of love, but you're feeling trapped maybe by your parents. They're saying you can't date a certain person, or maybe you're feeling trapped in a marriage or a relationship and you're not sure how to tell that person. Where you're normally really outspoken, you feel a little bit more timid about this confrontation. And it doesn't have to be people think of confrontation, think of, people yelling and screaming, but it doesn't have to. Just confronting, an issue, putting it, coming at it kind of like, head on, of course, with gentleness, but, standing up for yourself. You might be in a type of relationship where you feel like you don't have a lot of say, or, you're just feeling trapped. And this is like, part of it is like karma, coming forward and manifesting itself in this area so that you can become wiser and stronger and know how to deal with certain situations. And learning how to be strong and address certain issues within your marriage, or so that it can keep going rather than end. Or some of you guys need to be wrapping up a relationship. You guys kind of know what that is. But in the area of love, this is what's happening in the next 7 days. Something that needs to be addressed in the area of love. This also can be with parents, needing to address your parents, needing to address your friends, needing to address, maybe children in the area of love. In this area of love, it doesn't mean necessarily romantic. It could be any area of love. Okay, so look at your finances. So in this, we got the finances, we got the bad health card. So that means your finances are struggling a little bit. Or maybe you're coming in the next 7 days, you're discovering that you need to, so it doesn't go in, your finances doesn't go into bad health or into the red. You need to, discover ways to get yourself out of the red. But it looks like in this next 7 days, it has the potential to go into the red. I'm also getting at credit, like bad credit health. Because this is not speaking of, this is only finances. So maybe, in the next 7 days, getting together in your mind, like how to improve your credit, or how to not, maybe how to not have your credit score go down, or this is in the area of finances. So it could be that, how to stay out of the red, and maybe you're about to go red and go in the red in the next 7 days. And this is kind of a warning telling you to kind of keep a lookout for your finances, because it's going to, and you might already be in that situation. And so this is saying the next 7 days, keep your eye out. Okay, so in the area of career, we have chain, and then we have archway for the tea leaves. So it says, for the chain, it says, chain of events that will affect your life. And archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and pathways opening up. So that's awesome. So whereas, there's some things that you need to address, I believe within addressing these issues, always opens up doors. And being aware of your financial health. And there's going to be some change events in your career that could really change your financial situation. Doors are opening up, so that's a really good. So the next 7 days, while you might see that your finances are in a bad shape, or you're needing to deal with, some love issue of love, and needing to have, in overall, have courage and all, right? There's going to be, because of, I believe you handling things in the right way, change of events are going to happen where doors are going to open up for you. And that's good news. Very good news. Okay, so for advice, we have, you see it. It says Spirit Guardian of Winter Retreat. Okay, so just stick this, move this up here, and we'll put this right here. And this is card number 38. I just feel led to tell you that. So with the card of retreat, this is really telling me that there's some areas of your life that you're going to need to pull back, and of course with the traps, and really think about letting go of anything that is draining you, right? So, again, in the areas, if there's something you're spending your money on, that, you don't really need that. For example, subscription, you don't need that subscription, get rid of that. Anything that just cleaning your financial situation, cleaning out subscriptions you don't need, really keeping an eye on going into the red. If you're in the red, get rid of things that you don't need that can actually help your finances go up. In the area of love, really, letting go of maybe some mindsets, or, giving that confrontation. It might, sometimes we get afraid to confront people, or to talk about certain issues with people that we love, or, it can be hard because we're afraid, oh, they get mad at me, or I'm gonna lose this person. But if you lose that person for telling the truth, then that's the season. Maybe it's for a season, but they need to be lost, right? They need to maybe go and have a retreat of their own, and really, deal with their issues. And whenever you tell somebody and tell them the truth, it gives them the opportunity to self-reflect and heal themselves as well. I believe that when we hold back, the truth for certain people, and of course saying everything in love, but we take away the opportunity for them to grow as well. So with that being said, pile number 3, this is going to be your reading, and I'm going to get you some fortunes for the week. Spirit, fortunes for pile number 3 for the week. I'm sorry, not for the week, for the next 7 days. Okay, we got 3. All right, what does this say? Your fortune for the next 7 days. You are respected for being straightforward, and okay, this is courage all day. Okay, Spirit's talking to you. It says you are respected for being straightforward and honest. So you're, part number 3, you're really honest people, and don't be afraid. And of course, it doesn't have to be the brutal truth, that where it's hurtful. Just the truth with love, and get that person to, even if they want to retreat for a little while, let them go and, self-reflect, because it gives opportunity for growth. I've always believed that. And it doesn't mean you stop loving them at all. It just means that, this is opportunities for you to grow and opportunities for them to grow. Okay, and it says, stay calm through the chaos. Ooh. You can't, okay, of course it fell. So stay calm through the chaos. And say yes. So if you just asked a question, it's just, say yes. So say yes to opportunities for sure, though. Say yes to opportunities that are going to change your life financially, in your career. Who knows, maybe even in your love life. But your overall, I believe once you start stepping forward and, in this maturing in this area of your life, or just going forward and not being afraid, continue to be straightforward and honest, because people will love and trust you because you are. And even though they might, it's funny, even though they may not like your straightforward and honesty, thank you, honesty, people will always come to you for advice because they know that they can trust you. They may not like to hear it all the time, and they might say, oh, I'm afraid of this person, might tell me the truth or whatever. But in the end, they love and respect you, and they'll come to you for advice because they know they can get an honest answer from you. You're not going to just tell them yes just to be saying yes. Okay, so pile 3, that has been your reading. And just remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you feel this video has helped you in any way, go ahead and share it with another. And I will see you in the next video. Many blessings to you. Bye-bye. Okay, so if you pick pile number 4, this is going to be your reading for the next 7 days. So whenever you click on this video, that's when your 7 days will start. And this is a timeless reading, so whenever this video finds you is when this is good for you. So the first, so the first card we got is money. Yes, there's some blessings coming in money in the next 7 days, opportunities, doors opening to money, money showing up, getting unexpected money. But money is in your general, this is your overall, so this is your general reading for 7 days, so it's going to be about money. So whether it's making money, receiving money, getting money, giving money, it's going to be wrapped around money in the next 7 days. So look at your overall for 7 days, your next 7 days in love. So Spirit gave me a lot of cards for you guys in love. Yeah, a lot to say. In the department of love. In the department of love for the next 7 days. So we have a risky journey. So we kind of have some full energy here, some new beginnings, someone traveling, maybe coming to see you. You're going to see that person in the next 7 days, or the idea of the talk of travel is coming up. We have wait and see. So maybe it's telling you wait and see if this person's going to come. Maybe wait and see for the airfare. Wait and see who is coming towards you. But we have mirroring. So we have some twin flame energy in the mix. Can you guys still see that? Oh, barely, huh? Let me split this over. So we have some mirroring going on. So the next 7 days, you and your person will be mirroring each other. So that's, just kind of telling me this is for people that are not together with their person. They haven't met a certain person. But you're gonna see something. Someone's gonna be mirroring you. I'm kind of picking up like you guys talk at the same time. You guys agreeing at the same time, some kind of way. Some kind of synchronistic energy between you two. And then we also have go within. So in the areas of love, so we have risky journey, wait and see. There's some mirroring and go within. I'll put that here. So go within. So I'm kind of feeling like in the next 7 days, you're going to really need to think about some things, whether it's your person, something's going to come up in the next 7 days where maybe you're thinking about, going to visit, or they're coming into you to visit. And it might feel like a risky journey. Maybe you're still, you're kind of feeling a little bit, nervous because we still have COVID around a little bit, or about traveling on the airplanes, trains, boat, whatever the case may be. But we have wait and see, and that could be really talking about waiting for airfares or waiting to see how things go. Then I'm picking up some energy on just travel. I'm picking up lots of travel energy, and meditation, and really thinking about, I guess, really feeling that you need to really go in regarding a person that you love. And this doesn't have to be romantic love either. This also could be, family members traveling, coming to see you. You're going to see them. This could be, preparing for the summer and waiting to see air. I'm really feeling, I'm getting a straight airfare vibes. This could also be, you know, your person also checking, or your I would say your person, or like family, friends, someone that you have feelings for, you love, coming to see you, or you're going to see them. But it's a big consideration for the next 7 days. It's talked about. It's going to be brought up. It's going to be on your mind in the next 7 days. All right, so take a look at your areas of money. This is your finances in the next 7 days. So we have sudden wealth and we have change. So right there, this is telling me, again, this is wow. Okay, so your overall reading for the next 7 days is gonna, I told you, it's gonna be about money. That's crazy. Like, this is exciting. And maybe, maybe it's like, needing to, take a look at your finances, wait and see, let me see what comes in, paycheck, or this certain amount of money that comes in, if I can go travel or taking a journey. And this also could speak of also like mentally and spiritually journey, because we have go within. That just kind of hit me. Like, this is like a journey of love that you've been through, that you're going through, that you're walking on, to find your love within the next 7 days. So it's going to be something around that area. And then we have sudden wealth and change. So something in your family is going to be changing for the better. It looks like this is like the wheel of fortune. And then we do have the circle of money. So it's really heavily aspected in the next 7 days. From whenever you click on this video is when it's valid for you. But something's going to be coming up. Something's going to be changing. I know this, and it could have to do with, giving finances for buying a new house, giving finances for buying a new condo, or maybe moving to a different city, country, state, province. But, yeah, like, I'm really feeling, purchasing something, maybe making a big purchase, or making a purchase in general. That's something you normally wouldn't do, but we have sudden wealth. So you're gonna, and that's number 11 as well. So that's like getting and receiving money that you didn't expect. Okay, so in the area of career, we have crib. So birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So this is in the area of career. So for some of you guys, I'm really seeing that enterprise come to fruition. It's like it's going to be abundant. It's going to be, so let me back up. So you guys might be planning something in business, planning to start a business. And part of that sudden wealth could be maybe getting that loan for that business, achieving that loan, or some kind of money coming in. But it's like look, you guys, look. I did 7 piles. This is 7 waters. And you got 777, sudden wealth. Okay, blessings to you. Okay, so anyways, financial abundance. Yes, indeed. Enterprise. So you got enterprise. And so, like I said, again, starting business, maybe working at corporate, but something, maybe moving up the ladder, you know what I mean? Or something that maybe an idea that you've been working on to bring you extra income, or a passive income is going to bring you this sudden wealth. But you have enterprise, like it's, you're going to conceive, you're going to think of, gain ideas on regards on how to bring in more money. And it's going to be a successful thought, because you're surrounded in money. Like literally, this whole section right here is about money. So yes. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what your advice is. So we have, oh wait, we didn't do something. Hold on. We need to check and see what is going to be changing. So we have change here. So let's see, Spirit, what's going to be changing for pile number 4? What's going to be, whoa. Ooh Sun card. The happiest card in the tarot. So that's going to be changing. So you're going to be, not only will you be birthing, of course it's going to be fantastic news, right? But you're going to be birthing this enterprise. You're going to be putting together something that's going to bring in finances, and and it's going to be a joyful thing. But joy, happiness, and that's what's going to be changing in your area of life, is that energy of positivity and receptivity and joy. That's kind of what I'm like picking up. It's just throwing your hands up and like, yeah, we did it, or we got it, but that energy is coming in the next 7 days. That's what's going to be changing. So where you may have not had a lot of energy towards certain things or certain ventures or certain relationships, whatever the case may be, in the area of finances, you will be getting lots of energy and positivity and ideas. And I mean, like the Sun card is like the ultimate, like, to me, it's like the ultimate wands card, right? Because it's so fiery, and it's like the ultimate. It's even more ultimate than the King of Wands, right? It's like this is a major arcana. It's like the most energy, being fired up, and just getting energy to pass on to your projects, to your thought process, to your relationship, to your money, to your career. You're on fire. Okay, and then what is staying the same? Whoa. Okay, so what is staying the same for pile number 4 in the next 7 days? Wow. Oh, okay. Hold on, I just want one card. Sorry, guys. I have to, how these cards fell, adjust them again and try again. Okay, so next 7 days. What's happening for pile number 4? Okay, so needing to make a decision. So there's a decision. So that's going to stay the same. So what stay the same is needing to make a decision. So you're still going to have to decide. So even though you have all this coming in, you still got to make a decision. you still are going to be at a crossroads. You have to make the decision, cross that bridge. But you need to make a decision. And which way you want to proceed, which way you want to go, how you want to handle certain things. That decision still needs to be made. So there's no avoiding. That will stay the same until you make the decision. So, okay, now let's take a look and pull you some fortune for the next 7 days. Let me just stir this up. Okay, one more. Ooh, okay, hold on. Yeah, 2 more. Okay, that's fine. All right, so let's see. We have stay calm through the chaos. So that could be just needing to make that decision. That could be anything. Things that's just too many things happening. Chaos doesn't always have to be like, doom and gloom. It could be just a lot of things going on, which is not always fun either. Even if they're good things, it's like it can get kind of chaotic. So just stay calm through the chaos. Lend a hand to those less fortunate. Well, honey, you got all this fortune coming in. That should not be a problem. Okay, so let's see. An admirer finds you inspiring. Okay, now got your admirer in love. That goes in the love section right there. And then we have great things happen outside of your comfort zone. So make the decision. You might be feeling a little bit, uneasy, unsure, but make a decision, stick with it, and it will be the right one. Just trust yourself, trust your gut, and yeah, go on forward. Okay, so pile number 4, that has been your reading. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and to pass this on to anyone you think that might be helpful to. Other than that, many blessings on your path. Bye-bye. Okay, so if you pick pile number 5, this is going to be your reading. Okay, so first we are going to look at your overall energy for the next 7 days, and that will be in the area of travel. So it could be travel, you could be traveling somewhere. Travel could be on your mind. You could be planning to travel, planning a vacation, because we do have summer coming up. We might have traveling for business, but we do have travel, whether you're thinking about it, whether it's being brought up to you by someone else. But travel is the subject for the next 7 days. Somewhere, something around travel, whether you're traveling, travel an hour, a half hour, somewhere there is travel involved. All right, so let's look at the next 7 days in the area in love. So we have betrayal. So someone you may feel like in the next 7 days has betrayed you or will betray you. You just don't have an area of trust there. But I would say this is romantic, since we have the rose, that you feel as if someone has betrayed you, or you're going through a betrayal and you're trying to heal from that. Oh, this is you there. But you're trying to heal from that. And that's what's happening in the next 7 days, is healing from betrayal, or feeling like someone has betrayed you. That will come up in the next 7 days, which is not exactly good news, but it's something that that you're going to be dealing with in the next 7 days and that's a betrayal. Whether it's talk of betrayal, you don't really have evidence maybe, but it's a feeling that you have and follow your intuitions. And that's Spirit's advice to you in that regard. So let's take a look at your money. So we have courthouse and we have mature man. So now for some of you guys, I'm kind of getting like there is a divorce, and that's, what the betrayal is. Maybe someone's asking for alimony, or this could be, so for some, I'm kind of getting like, for some of you guys, if you are in the middle of divorce, your other half or your other spouse could be feeling betrayed because you are asking for finances or something along those lines. I'm also getting that for your finances, it could be some of your finances could be tied to court, or it could have, gaining finances could have to do with being in court, or official paperwork in regards to your finances. You could be signing for a business, let's see, official paperwork, something that needs to go through the courts, or something needs to be filed. And in the area of finances, it has to deal with someone who's a mature man as well, a well-traveled, mature man who has maybe control of the finances, or this could be a boss as well. You could work for the courts, you could work for the government. But yeah, I'm getting this could be a boss as well in the area of your finances. All right, with that being said, let's take a look at your career. So we have ring for your career. So yeah, I'm getting like, unfortunately, like heavy separation vibes. If you are in a maybe you've gone through a separation, but this has to do with your career, and this is a marriage will take place. So maybe this is what this court thing's about, bringing together two people to make a business, merging businesses, maybe someone buying out a business. But this is a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So something coming together for your business, whether you're a part of a corporation, a sole proprietorship, an entrepreneur, someone who has side hustles. It's going to come together for you, and there might be some official. That's funny because my ring just fell off. Interesting. So this might have to do with like signing paperwork, some type of, maybe getting your business name, trademarking. Yes. So keep a look at all of that in the next seven days. I almost said next 7 business days. Interesting. Maybe because I'm talking about business. Okay, so let's take a look at advice from Spirit. And it has, so we have the storm spirit, chaos. number 42. And we have the blue. Oh, okay. So whatever is going on, for example, with, so you have, okay, hold on a second, you guys. My dog just keeps walking back and forth. Okay. So like we have storm spirit. So this very well could be talking about, the betrayal that you're feeling like you're going through, like you feel like this is a stormy times for you. This could be, having to deal with a lot of things at one time. Not only, coming together in business, coming together, something happening with, your finances, but we're also dealing with, on the love side, some type of betrayal or some type of, it could be, depending on each person, it could be very big or it could be very small, smaller, like someone talking about behind your back kind of thing. But whatever it is, dealing with that, and it's kind of chaotic, and it's something that you don't want to have to deal with. But, there's always a clearing after the storm, right? And that brings us to our bluebird spirit, happiness. So even though you're going through this time where, travel is going to be involved, maybe you have to travel for business. Maybe you have to travel to go take care of this loved one, or the person, deal with the chaos the person may be built in regards to the betrayal of some sorts, and basically that's just talking about, betrayal is something that someone that goes against you, and you find out about it, or sometimes they can do it in your face, but you have to deal with that. And then when you deal with it, there's going to be, of course, a clearing, and I'm seeing a clearing here. And we have the white stag, so you could be, some type of leader in your field. But we have the bluebird spirit of happiness. So you're gonna be much more happier, and you can really focus on your upcoming venture, your business, your job, your career, whatever it is. You'll be able to focus more on that once you take care of your the area of love. It's just basically in the area of love, it doesn't have to be romantic either. It could be, something totally platonic, where it could be, on the job. It could be someone, your friends, your family, whatever the case may be. We all know that, it doesn't matter what category, people can always, sometimes betray you and not even know it. And sometimes they know exactly what they're doing. So, having to take care of that uncomfortable situation. But once you do, you'll be quite happy, and you'll be at peace, and you can focus more on what is happening in the rest of your life. And travel is, definitely going to be in the talks. So with that being said, I'm kind of hearing from some of you guys, that the betrayal might come if somebody's not including you in the travel. So just be wary of that in the next, I'm not worried, but be aware of that in the next 7 days that might come up. And let's get you some advice from spirit, some fortune for the next 7 days. Ooh, okay. Ooh, oh, okay. So we got 5 for you guys. Here's a 5. Oh, look at this. You're group 5. Whoa, change is coming though. So now, you know what? I just figured this out. This is group 5. You got your main card is for overall is travel. And you have number 5. That's change. You have mature man, number 5. That's change. So this person could change something in regards to your finances, and he might be far away from you. I'm seeing like he might be in another country, he might be in another city, but he's not next door to you. He's a kind of far, but it has something to do with official papers or signing a contract or something of that nature. But change is coming. Change is coming. Okay, so it says, oh, well, stay calm through the chaos. So we have, look at this, we have storm, spirit, chaos, and we stay calm because it will work itself out. It really will. And you will, of course, with your involvement, but it will definitely work out. It says your kindness will help brighten a dark room. Okay, so even through the chaos, being kind during the situation and really thinking things through before you act will health situation. It says, treasure your family and friends. Great things happen outside of your comfort zone, for sure. And that might be just in regards to traveling as well. You know, you might not be that comfortable with traveling, perhaps. We have, your sense of humor is appreciated in all situations. So you guys must be really funny people. Like, you guys probably are the people that have the jokes, you know, or the funny sarcasm, you know, but your humor is going to help get you through it as well as others as well. Expanding your social circle will expand your mind. Yes, indeed. Okay, and you know, also I'm kind of getting like networking will also expand your mind, your love, your business. You know, yeah, maybe you're traveling to do some networking. All right, pile number 5. This has been your reading. If you enjoyed this reading, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to pass on to anyone else that you feel that will would help them and bring some clarity for them. That is all, and many blessings on your journey. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Okay, so if you picked number 6, this is going to be your reading. So first we're going to look at your overall energy for the next 7 days, and that is going to be hope. So hope will be coming up in your energy in the next 7 days. And that is card number 32. So some of you guys could be 32. So right now, for the next 7 days, you really need to embrace hope. So in case something tries to come against what you're planning, what you're envisioning, make sure in the next 7 days to really hold on to hope. You know, you've gained wisdom recently, you know, about some issues in your life, or about some things in your life, or about some goals or patterns, but whatever it is, you've gained some wisdom and in the recent days, or maybe the recent times. And you know, now in the next chapter, you know, really hold on to your hope and your dreams, and things that you want to accomplish, and not letting building that fortress around your dreams, you know, which is hope. And when you have that built up, it can keep, you know, negative forces from coming, knocking everything down. Make sure that you're open to change as well. But this is going to really expand on your personal growth. You know, just keep in mind that, you know, keep the candle, as they have here, keep the candle burning for what you want this next 7 days. That's your theme. The next 7 days, hope. All right, let's take a look at the area of the next 7 days. Love. So we have expression and we have fears in the area of love in the next 7 days. So there could be some things that, you know, that you are afraid to express. Maybe you're afraid to express your love or your like or your care for someone. Maybe, you know, you come from a family that doesn't really express themselves in that way, and you have a strong desire to do so. This hope, you know, thinking about your general 7 days, your general energy for 7 days. This could be maybe, you know, you have hope, but you do have some fears in regard in areas of love, of expression and speaking and saying and acting on the love that you may have for someone else. This could be a secret admirer that's coming towards you, or that you are coming. I'm kind of feeling the energy though. I'm feeling it's pile number 6. That you just, you know, maybe have some fears around expressing, but you are hopeful that, you know, the doors will be open for you to be able to express yourself. Or maybe there's someone hoping that, you know, the doors will open for them to express themselves. but hope is definitely in the energy of the next 7 days. In the areas of love and expression and not being fearful. In the areas of finances, we have great fortune, and that is like a blessing coming in, something being poured out on you, whether that's information on how to gain more fortune, or and actually, you know what, that could be just about fortune, could be some type of abundance coming in. It's not always money. It could be abundance in, of course, finances, abundance, and maybe this is what you're hoping for the next 7 days. Being abundant in love, being abundant in your career, in your life in general, having the things having the Midas touch in certain areas where Midas, of course, touched everything and turned to gold, but maybe the things that you touch, you put your hopes on, hoping those things will turn to gold. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of gold in this picture, and we have gold light coming down. And so that's really telling me that, the blessings of abundance is coming your way, whether it's finances, love, career, home life, family, spiritually, mentally, but some abundance is coming your way in the area of finances, because this is the finance, but I feel like it's kind of spreads over a little bit. Like it's not just, it's in your finances, and it kind of, so in the next 7 days, keep an eye out for that. And it could be that, you're hoping for this abundance to come through. Maybe you're hoping for some type of financial breakthrough. And we got in that area, in the next 7 days, you will see some crack of light, or you'll see lots of light, or that thing will come in the next 7 days, or there's talks of it, or there's some kind of guarantee of it, but something's coming through in the way of abundance in your finances. Multiplying, I'm hearing multiplying kind of in your finances. Getting what you didn't have before. All right, so in the way of career, we have Spirit. I want to give you guys 3. And some of them has to do with timelines, which is really interesting. But, ooh, okay, hold on. I'm seeing this. Okay, so the first one we have is June. So in your career, so June may be very prominent happenings in your career. Something could have happened in June, or something will happen in June. And that's only a month away. So that's next month. And you know what? Here I'm seeing like things growing. This angel is making, if you can really get a good shot of that, she's making, well, I don't know if it's male or female, but they are making the flowers grow. So you get that, here, oh, interesting. You have also flowers coming out of her water pot. And it's just giving strong Aquarian vibes too, by the way. You could be an Aquarius, someone who's an Aquarius that has to do with your finances. But yeah, in June, something's going to be growing. Like I'm really giving me the seven of Pentacles vibe, where, you're watching something grow. You're wanting to grow. Well, actually, no, this is really, okay. Yeah, in the area of career, something's going to be growing. We also have the Star, which is also Aquarius vibes. It says guarantee success. So yes, you guys, the next 7 days, keep your eye out. And then February. So this is just going to extend. So not only the next 7 days, but there's something going on all the way up until February in the area of career. And which obviously would affect your finances as well. But yeah, the Spirit want to definitely get across that it's not just next 7 days. It's going to be something going on here in the area of your career, even in June and in February. So keep this in mind. So yours is going to be expanding. It's not just 7 days, but it's going to be expanding throughout to next year. Interesting. Okay, so, ooh, okay, you guys, I don't know who are you guys? Like, I don't know, like, you guys have, I guess, yeah, your pile is on tilt right now, like lit up. You have first the dragonfly spirit, and that's change. So things are changing, things are growing. I would say things are molting, becoming bigger, because okay, when something like goes through a metamorphosis, right, or when a snake molts or anything like that, what happens, the reason why they're molting, why, is because they're getting bigger, or there's some type of change taking place. Like where the dragonfly, they become, they go from a little like pupa thing to like a dragonfly that can fly in the air, right, that can soar wherever, they can fly wherever they want. And that's kind of like what's happening with you guys. A big change is coming through, that you can, fly and soar. Keep your eyes out. And for you guys, like I said, it's 7 days, and it's actually 7 days from when you click on this video. Whenever you find this video, it's timeless, so it's going to extend. But we do have, and if you click on this, and this is like, say for example, past June, then it'll be the following June, and the following, the February. We also have acceptance, starry night. So now listen, we have the star, great success. We have acceptance. So make sure you accept your accolades. Make sure you accept yourself. Make sure, whatever accept your fears, because once you accept your fears for what they are, and you don't deny, oh, I don't have that fear, but, for real, it's seriously like lurking around, your fears can stop you from doing something great. And so if you acknowledge and accept those fears, you can actually change those fears. So make sure, that you are accepting of yourself and accept what the universe is giving you, and just be in the mind of being a receptive, receive. Okay, so now let's take a look at your last little thing here, and it's going to be your fortunes. I'm going to stir this around. Okay, so Spirit, what to give them? Ooh, oh boy, a lot. But since they're so short, I'll read them all. Is anybody else at all? Nobody? Oh, yeah, there's another one. Okay, so your fortunes are going to be for the next 7 days. Treasure your family and friends. Okay, so almost every pile got this. So family and friends is really a thing. Like, make sure you're treasuring your family and friends, because not only that, like, it's such a blessing to have them if you have them, and and they also too, open doors for you as well. So it says pleasant news is on the way. So you're going to get some very good news. Let's see. Something that will make you happy. It'll be quite pleasant. I don't get like overjoyed. It's like, oh yeah, it's good to know. Okay, so it says your effortless humor will help someone in need. So you will help someone with your humor. Somebody who needs to laugh, you will accidentally make them laugh. Or maybe they need to laugh, and you help them, because laughter is a really good medicine. All right, it says you thrive on helping others. And you know what? That's why you have the star, because that's why you are a star, because you like to help others. Your sense of humor. Wow, so you got a lot about humor. So you guys must have a really good sense of humor and be really funny, and people really enjoy being around you guys. It says your sense of humor will get you through difficult times. So not only do you use your sense of humor as a way to cheer yourself up, but you also cheer up others. You could be a comedian. Do all of that. Oh my God, you got it twice. So, okay, so here's the thing. You have your sense of humor is appreciated in all situations. You have your sense of humor will get you through difficult times. And you have your effortless humor will help someone. So not only are you helping others with your sense of humor, you're helping yourself, and people enjoy your sense of humor. Like, you're doing big things with making people laugh, and you probably don't even have to. Like, it's just a natural thing for you, right? Yeah, and I keep coming back to hope. Like, hope is going to be a big deal for this next 7 days, and your sense of humor. And when that stuff happens, you have a sense of humor. People will enjoy it and appreciate it. I don't know. I'm kind of getting like I don't know, y'all comedians out there, like, are you just entertainers, or just something that is naturally gifted to you that other people really, really enjoy. So with that being said, that is your next 7 days. Keep your eyes out. Remember, yours extends through the 7 days. But yeah, so that was your reading for the next 7 days. And make sure to like, share, and subscribe if you feel this video will help someone else. Make sure you go ahead and share that. With that being said, many blessings to you on your path. Bye bye. All right, so if you picked pile number 7, this is going to be your reading for the next 7 days. So we're going to take a look at your overall energy, and we have family. So family is going to be really important in the next. Family and friends, whether that's family, biological family, adopted family, spiritual family, soul family, friends, your furry family. Family's gonna be really important, and your focus, or should be your focus, possibly for the next 7 days. Okay, so let's look at what's going on in the next 7 days. For your love section, and you got 3 cards. So we have in your power in regards to love. So in regards to love, you are in your power. I'm getting Empress vibes from this. You are ready for love. Okay, so you're ready. And communication in the area of love, regarding love, in the next 7 days. So you might be making a move in the next 7 days. Somebody might be making a move towards you, texting, communication, calling, but you're definitely ready. You're ready for communication, and maybe a different level in the next 7 days. This will possibly come up in the conversation between you and your person, or someone who's going to be your person is going to be communicating with you. And they see you in your power in the next 7 days, and they are ready to communicate with you. In the area of finance, we have main male, which is interesting to me because the main male is a wealthy, and this could be any energy. Of course, we always say it's just energy. It's masculine energy, but this main male, this is what it says. This main male is a wealthy person. It's a person who's abundant, and this could represent you, pile number 7. It could represent someone you're going to be dealing with, or someone that you are dealing with. But this person, because we have family, this could be your significant other. This is someone who's sharing the finances with you. Someone maybe that is an investor, because we have it in the financial section. Someone who's willing to invest. Sponsor, perhaps. This could be a boss. But this person showed up in your finances. So this person has a lot to do with your finances, perhaps. This also could be like a husband or wife, someone who's in the masculine energy. So maybe someone that you need to, like, before you spend money, you need to consort. No, you need to, what's not consort? Someone you need to talk to regarding money. Maybe your banker, this could be your banker representing your finances. Okay, so in the area of career, we have purse. Pay attention to your finances. So that's interesting because it's weird. I kind of got a crisscross here. Like I have a boss, and I have pay attention to your finances. So you want to make sure that you're counting your coins and making sure that everything is in the blue and not the red. And yeah, just make sure, in your career. So you could be in accounting, you could be doing something to do with finances, maybe banking. I mentioned that earlier. It was weird. It just kind of came up. But you want to make sure that you are, maybe checking on your paycheck and making sure that's, not going to be an issue for you the next 7 days. Your pay periods, something to do with your career and money. So like I'm thinking pay or severance pay, or there's your benefits, something to do with your career when it comes to money. So yeah, benefits, your paycheck, making sure that's right. Just keeping an extra eye out if you are working for someone, and if you are working for yourself, just make sure you pay attention to your business finances, and you're double checking, and double checking and triple checking. Even if someone does your finances for you, that you know what's happening with your money in the next 7 days. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has. Oh my goodness, this is what Spirit has so to say about advice. So let's go through it. Okay, so the first card is going to be Spirit Guardian of Autumn. So letting go. Okay, so just letting things go that does not serve you. Things that maybe some way of thinking, maybe an argument or maybe a disagreement. Letting that go. But doesn't mean, that's not saying to resolve it. It's just to take away the sting of what is going on, what maybe has gone on in your family. And maybe that's one reason for the focus for the next 7 days is family, letting things go, getting issues resolved, bringing peace to a situation. We also have the Phoenix transmutation. So, something that is changing. So letting things go so that something can change, something can blossom, something can bloom, something can grow, something can be reborn. And maybe there was a disagreement, and maybe that's what you're waiting for, the communication. For some of you guys, it could be about an argument that happened. And in the area of love, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be love of family. It could be love of friends, soul family, the whole thing. The next card we have is Moonlight Enchantment. So I am seeing here that there's going to be some magic in the air. There's some things that you didn't know about coming to life. And you know what? Let's see. I'm going to see. This is my new deck, so let me take a look at this one. Yeah, and this is also okay. So with the moonlight enhancement, this is saying, that basically there's healing and magic all around you, and in this next 7 days, a veil is going to be lifted, and you might get communication from the other side as well. You might you might open up communications for people that you haven't even talked to in a while, and that while in your power, and people can probably see that you're in your power, but while in your power, people are going to be coming to you, and maybe there's some apologies that need to be said, or need to be, some apologies that you need to hear. And the doors are going to be opening up for all of that. But you're loved and protected in this next 7 days for sure. And that spirit is basically, you are being protected in this next 7 days. Even though there's a situation that you might think is dark, the moon is going to be lighting your way. It's going to be lighting your way, and you'll see your way out of, see your way through this transformation, whatever is transforming, whatever needs to be said, and whatever needs to be talked about. But you're being supported all the way through in the next 7 days for sure. You're being supported. And the last, do you need help? Need help? Is something there? What is it? Move. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Okay. I don't know. All right. water spirit. My dog is like looking for something. I'm trying to help her, but I don't see what she's looking for. Okay, so water spirit, manifesting dreams all day. So your spirit is definitely supporting you the next 7 days. You will see this, with manifesting your dreams, manifesting what you want to come to fruition, the changes that's happening. Being able to let things go and to move on, to drop the extra baggage, right? Because it's hard to travel when you have extra stuff that you really don't need. And that could be in the way of, unnecessary, thoughts and things that don't serve you, that don't serve your purpose here. But being able to be supported, to support your dreams, and maybe having that family support. Maybe you don't have it, but spirit is providing that for you. He's providing that protection. They're providing that opening that door, showing you the way out of maybe a dark time and period that you went through. But being able to manifest your dreams is definitely something that's going to be happening in the next 7 days. So let's get you some fortunes. Let me just stir it around here. Okay, so Spirit, what advice do you have for pile number 7 the next 7 days? Okay. All right, so we have say yes. So say yes to opportunities. Say yes to the things that you want to say yes to. And it'll be okay. You're protected. Your effortless humor will help someone in need. So another one with the humor. Humor is a big deal in this reading in the next 7 days. Your genuine talents will lead you to success all day. Yes. We have love with all your heart. Yes, I agree. If your dreams don't scare you, they are not big enough. And we just had manifesting your dreams. So there you have it. All right, so pile number 7, that's been your reading. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe if you feel this helped you. Go ahead and share this with someone else that you feel they may need it. With all that being said, many blessings on your journey. Bye-bye.